Hanging out at TFCon with master voice actor Micheal McConnohie. McConnohie, I got it. Take that, McConnohie. Anyways, you've come to a lot of Transformers conventions. What brings you to these shows?
Essentially, and I know it's going to sound kind of trite, but the love of the trans fans for the characters. I always get asked, what is it about the Transformers that I personally get out of it, and what is it that makes me appreciate what I did? And it's the fact out of all the cartoon series, you don't see it these days. The Transformers have, I mean, they're robots, they're machines, but they've got a core of humanity.
Yeah.
And you know, you've heard me say that before, but it's the truth. They've got heart. And you don't see that in today's cartoons. I mean, toilet humor, I mean, you know, one fart joke isn't, it's just like another one. It's not going to teach you anything except, you know, if you fart in public, people are going to laugh.
Yeah, I was actually watching a cartoon last weekend with my daughter, youngest one, and it was a 10-minute fart joke. And I was like, well, that's not really, can't watch something else?
Are you getting my point here?
Yeah. Now that actually brings an interesting topic. When talking to voice actors from your days, they always say, you know, hey, we didn't think that this was going to be a thought of 3 years from now, 5 years from now. So when did you realize, hey, this thing that I did like 10, 15 years ago, it's not going away. It's got some legs. It's sticking around.
It was actually, I think, maybe 10 years after we did it that I realized it wasn't just a job. I mean, there were people who would come up and say, wait, didn't you? I said, yeah, this is before there were conventions, really. I mean, there were still smaller collectors' gatherings for the figures, but the idea of celebrating the characters the way we do now wasn't there, but I still see families coming together. And it was, wow, I'm a part of something. That's pretty cool.
Sure. Yeah. Same with the G.I. Joe stuff too, right? Said you did a couple G.I. Joe conventions. How was that?
Oh, it was great. It was great. I got a chance to strap on my cross country, who's, you know, a Greensboro, Carolina boy, and you know, as Castrato truck driving, music loving guys go, he's pretty cool.
He is pretty cool. Cross country's awesome. Hey, speaking of music, what would be on Cross Country's tape deck?
Well,
what's he playing in the Havoc?
You'd be surprised. He has a little bit of rock and roll, which is not a big surprise. No. But he goes for the classics too.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, Hank Williams. Yep. And he goes all the way back to. Most people aren't even going to remember it. There was a whole lot of people. Well, Skater Davis and some other people. I mean, he's got the good ones.
Wow.
That boy knows his music.
He sure does.
He does. Dang it.
That's awesome.
Yo, music. Yeah.
All right. So, one of the voices that you do, tracks. Am I wrong in hearing a little bit of Fist and Hell the Third?
Almost, and I will do a correction here.
Oh.
I do not do voices.
Oh, sorry.
I do characters. The characters have their own voices. They speak through me. I am merely a tool, and I've been called a tool more than once. Actually, Thurston Howell III, it's called a Harvard lockjaw character. It goes back to vaudeville. It was a standard character, and where I got it really myself was from a TV show called The Many Lives of Dobie Gillis.
Yes! Which also starred Bob Denver.
Yes. It was Maynard G. Krebs.
Yeah.
And Dwayne Hickman as Dobie Gillis. But I based my character on Chatsworth Osborne Jr. who go, Dobie too! And that was more. And Jim Backus borrowed that to go into Thurston on Gilligan's Island, but that was my touchstone.
Good stuff. You also did another character. Doesn't get a lot of love, but it sure does from me. I love the little guy. Cosmos.
Cosmos is one of the biggest, greenest, most massive, slow-moving, ponderous sweethearts in the universe. Cosmos has a special place in my heart because he's so innocent. He is so sweet. He means so well. He just wants to please. And things happen to that poor boy. It's not his fault. He's a trouble magnet.
Do you see, there's a lot of parallels. That's why I like him. A lot of parallels between Cosmos and me, I'm starting to find.
Yeah, and if he could, pull in more chicks than, say, trouble, that would be okay. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, I got the chick I always wanted.
You silver-tongued devil, you.
That's right. That's what the ladies say. You do something. We're all about helping people here and getting messages out and positivity and stuff. And you do something that I really dig, and that's the ALS charity. Can we discuss that a little bit?
Absolutely.
Tell the people what it is, what you're doing, where they can find it, how they can get involved.
Okay. Well, it's I got behind the ALS drive because a very dear friend of mine was stricken by ALS, which is a terrible, horrible disease where essentially their nerves die. They lose the ability to move, lose all muscle control, including the muscles that enable them to breathe. And it's progressive, it's irreversible, and someone who contracts ALS is going to suffocate. Eventually, they're going to die. And I watched that happen with my friend and got involved with a number of walks and had a notice on my website and so forth. I would just Google ALS. There are many organizations that are helping it. The more we can fund the research, the better it's going to be. And ALS, and I've got a friend with multiple sclerosis too. It's maybe not a good thing to know me, I don't know. These are horrible, horrible diseases, and the more that we can do to fund the research and to ameliorate what these people are going through while they're still alive, the better. So please, there are numbers of organizations helping these people, so please Google it and contact someone and help.
Excellent. Is there anything before we go that you wanna pitch? Actually, no. You know what? I want to ask you something.
Okay.
It's sitting right here.
Yeah.
Doc Savage. Look at this, folks. Skull Island Doc Savage. Classic pulp character. What are we looking at here?
We're looking here at 11 hours of listening to me tell the story and voice every damn person in it. This, by the way, is where Doc Savage goes to Skull Island and meets King Kong. Everyone remembers when Doc Savage met King Kong. He also meets his father. And I sing a duet with myself doing a sea chanty. I mean, I almost would have paid. No, I wouldn't. I would not have paid to do the book. But actually, they're fun. They're available through a company called Radio Archives. They're on audible.com. And the Doc Savage books are just classic, pure pulp fiction. You want something simple, a little bit of blood, that's your listen.
Is there anything else that you would like to plug, pitch, throw out there, anywhere, anything else?
No, not really for myself, but I would like to say that, like every other actor who's involved in this stuff, being remembered for what we've done and cast in a positive light means so much to us. You guys, you're the backbone of what we do. Without you, I mean, we're a bunch of guys sitting around talking. With you guys there, what we do has so much more meaning, and we are all very deeply grateful that you guys are there. Thank you all.
Wise words.
Damn it.
Damn it. Now we're going to go off and have a couple of drinks.
Am I allowed to imbibe?
I don't see why not.
I'm gone.